What made you decide or motivated you to go ahead with the hair transplant?
Honestly, watching videos off of TikTok and stuff like that of other people that had like come to Turkey and then BlueMagic specifically, it seemed like a whole lot better remedy than the other possible solutions out there. Stuff that seemed like more of a permanent fix. So that's why I went this route.
I did a bunch of research, and BlueMagic actually ended up having a good reputation and good reviews. I found it on the internet.
I started doing some research on hair transplants, and I checked in America first, and the prices were a little bit out of my reach. And a few years go by, I'm still doing my research, and all of a sudden, a patient of mine at the hospital told me that Istanbul is the mecca of hair transplants. And so I started doing some research in Istanbul. I did some reviews of 3 or 4 different companies. BlueMagic kind of stood out, especially when I tried calling them. They returned my call right away. They made the process very easy. They explained all the processes, what were needed. Here's the photos we need. After that, it was simply booking a flight and coming out here. And they handled everything, transportation. They handled my housing while I was getting all this done, which is super helpful.
Good friend of mine had a transplant here about 4 years ago, but I actually did not know he had a transplant. So when I mentioned the word transplant, he said, "Oh, I had this done," but I did not know he had it done. So because it looked so natural, I contacted you guys.
A friend of mine, Kumar, comes here a lot, and he talks about they do a lot of hair transplant here, and it's very common here in Turkey. It's one of the most popular place to do this, and also various other surgery. And Kumar said, "Oh, I want to do it," and I said, "Okay, if you want to do it, I'll join you. I'll do it too. What do I have to lose?"
I was lucky. I had a friend that I actually visited this clinic, and he was incredibly happy with the results. Short stories, it was a referral. I did my research, which was deep, and it was for months. I settled on BlueMagic because I trust my best friend.
My sisters mentioned hair implants, and I looked it up. In Hungary, there is hair implant clinics. They had their portfolio. I looked up what they've done. Obviously, they were using celebrities and stuff like that, what they achieved. And I approached them and asked them about the price, and not even that. I also started looking into the procedure, how does that work? And then obviously I heard about Turkey and how much in Turkey they are like pioneers of these sort of things, surgeries and dentistry, and then also hair implants. So obviously I reached out and I got some quotes from reputable clinics, and yeah, I ended up with BlueMagic.
Just did some research on the internet and started communicating with a few places, and the BlueMagic Group were very responsive, got back to me and gave me a coordinator to talk to.
I've seen the results from people that, not that I know personally, but just on the same industry, and quite a few people recommended it just because from the beginning, from being picked up to procedure to being dropped off, just everything just is very easy and there's really nothing to worry about. And you guys are very skilled. The results show for itself.
One of my friend, family, he got it done at BlueMagic. He lives in New Jersey, close to my place. Went to meet his friend, my friend, and then he told about his experience with BlueMagic, and I was thrilled with his outcomes with hair transplantation.
I looked up the reviews. There were several companies in the area that did the same thing. I think it was the customer service right away. For me, somebody reached out. They answered a lot of my questions right away. I forget her name, but she was amazing.
The package that they sent us before had a lot of information, so I think I have a lot of the information already, so I didn't have a lot of questions.
I did a transplant in New York in 2018, but it came very unsuccessful. So then I found BlueMagic. I came over here the first time. I'm very happy from the first time. I just want to add a little alterations. So now I'm back for the second time.
How did the BlueMagic team support you during the surgery day?
They were great. I got a phone call last night, 2 phone calls last night from my team, checking on me, making sure how am I feeling, making sure if I need anything, asking me a bunch of questions if they can do anything for me.
They are so excellent to cooperate and to make me comfortable. Like the person like me, I felt like skeptical at the first time when I arrived. Then every hour by hours, their kindness, they're friendly, and the way they treat me is so wonderful.
That makes me feel a lot better.
They made the whole process quite seamless, right from the airport pickup to the hotel, and then from the hotel pickup to the clinic. They explained me the whole process. The doctor consultations, Abra was the one who explained everything, and then went through the procedure, and the next day, basically the wash. So I think overall, I would say it was quite seamless process. And BlueMagic, yeah.
Oh, they were great. Everyone was very nice and attentive, and the people that helped translate were very attentive as well. So that was very nice.
Their support system is very good. Whatever questions I had, they answered, so I'm happy with that.
You know, from start to finish so far, it's been like first class. Like I said, everyone really cares about you and the results. So yeah, from first phone call to right now, it's been great.
They're very friendly, yeah, cooperative, friendly, understanding.
There's several staff. They're all very nice. At the surgery room, they're very nice. They made me comfortable.
This was a great experience. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's experience as well. It's going to be really, really interesting. Again, aside from the fact that it's a wonderful country, it's a beautiful group of people, great employees. You can tell they care about each other. We can tell they want you to be successful in your procedure. I'm pumped, very excited. And I hope to come back to Turkey as a tourist with a full head of hair.
I want to thank everybody for their professionalism, basically, and for their kindness. And this is going to be kind of weird to say, but, basically the three people that had been working on me, Pikachu, Smurfette, and Stitch. I don't know their names, but everybody here, basically, they wear their Crocs, and they had basically little things just built in so I've been looking down the floor most of the time. So those are three people that I know have been working on me. One's got a Pikachu thing in their Croc, the other one has Smurfette, and the other lady has Stitch. So I really thank them, as well as my translator. And she has been divine, so I appreciate everybody here. Thank you so much.